So, good evening, Osnat.
Good evening, Doron.
And we are here from Israel talking about the one method. And people are so curious about what is the one method and how were you introduced to the one method?
The one method is a multidisciplinary spiritual medicine.
Wow.
And it is the one creator source method given to me by channeling through the archangels and the creator directly since 2004. I have gathered all the body of knowledge, all the methodology, all the tools, all the forces, all the codes, and the understanding of how the soul developed, what's the history of humanity, history of creation, all the way the souls were injured, or what are the lessons of the souls in ancient eras and in this humanity specifically, including all the lessons of souls of humanity, this humanity, and also all the lessons of the universe, with all beings created in the universe going through these eras and their lessons, including our souls with it, and how to heal it, and how to clear all that consciousness deviations. So that includes clearing all the deviations of consciousness of the matrix, how to heal all lessons, complete them totally, clear all karma, heal the DNA, and connect to the higher soul, or to the Godhood soul of humans in this new era. All this body of knowledge, including the methodology of how to encode it to your hands.
Amazing.
As high-tech spiritually, so you can do this and do a whole session in a hand motion if you are connected and bring in the forces.
So you were talking about 3 steps. First of all is healing the karma, because
Clearing the karma.
Clearing the karma. It's
Yes.
stronger than this, and this is something that we are, living with for so many lives, and
Thousands.
we don't know that we can clear it in 1 year.
Yes, we can clear in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, a lesson of ancient era and a lesson of the original past lives of humanity. So in 1 hour and a half, you can finish between 30 to 150 past lives.
Amazing.
In a session. And if you do it once a month, within a year, you finished all lessons.
Just imagine how you can live your life without this karma on your shoulders, and it's really enlightenment or a transcendence.
Yes, it
to
is.
live with what we call a clean karma. But this is only step 1. Step 2 is the DNA.
Right.
And there is not only one DNA, not
One
only
set.
12.
There are 4 sets.
4 sets of 12.
Of
48, 48 together. Tell us about the 4 sets.
Yeah. So the first set is on humanity. It is on the 5th world, what we call Yechida, or the ancient human world. That's the first set of 12 strands of DNA. The second level is where the veil of forgetfulness. That's the second set. It has 13 to 24
Yes.
strands. It was disconnected at the fall of Atlantis.
Wow.
The third set,
Yes.
25 to 36 strands, happened at the Star Wars, when the galaxies of darkness invaded light galaxies, and the DNA of the Avatar was disconnected.
Wow.
And the 4th DNA is the Godhood DNA, and it was disconnected at the 2nd era of creation, and all of them are available for connection, reactivation, to create our total spiritual capacity available in physical body.
Amazing. So it's not only for the body, it's the body of earth, it's the body of everything.
It's all humanity.
All humanity. amazing.
Yes.
We talk about, so this was the second one. The third one is, of course, connection to the one, to God, to the Creator.
And
On
to
the
your
daily-
higher Godhood soul. We lost connection with our Godhood soul and with our higher levels because of the trauma and the destruction of the structure of the soul, the spirit, and the aura. And then the higher soul cannot re-enter and be within you when your broken pieces are missing, you're infected, your consciousness is skewed or wrong. It cannot be in the same vibration. So as you clear all karma, bring in the DNA, the soul can come and reside within you, and you can function with your soul's will. And the soul is connected to the Creator, so the Creator's will, your soul's will, and your will is aligned with your soul. And you don't work with the ego.
Of course. So this is, we call it a spiritual method. The one method
Yes.
is a spiritual method, and it's all about energy.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it, because people hear that everything is energy, but they don't know exactly how to address it and how to really heal on a spiritual level using energy instead of what they are known as the body, as the emotions, as the thoughts, on an
Okay.
energetic level.
All right. So our system, spiritual system, is built from multi-levels of spiritual bodies in different worlds or spaces. In every world, there are 12 dimensions.
Yes.
And in every dimension, there is a spiritual system. So then our energy system is transferring creation, God's light energy through it. And that energy is transferable. We can create thoughts which are vibrational energies which can get a form. And if they get stuck, then they block the flow of light. And then they can cause problems. So we can, by our intent and will, release the forms of thoughts, beliefs, emotions, or hold on to them. And if our spiritual system is broken, torn, we lost parts, then we leak energy and we become weak. And our vitality and livelihood...
Weak and dark. Because
Yes,
when
darken.
we are strong, we are with more light and
Yes.
be able to
to send it out, to
out.
radiate it by
Exactly.
intent. Or from our hands, from our forehead, or from our heart,
And
anywhere else.
this is enlightenment. But
Yes.
we are talking about, within us, there are angels, there are masters. Talk a little bit about angels, because people feel like there is something for them to do here. There is a mission.
Yes.
And that the name angel touched them, and they know that they're here to do something.
Yes. So in the beginning of creation, angels were created, as far as we know. And the angels were sent to be united with some souls to become one unit. So we have human angels. And these angelic humans are actually sent to earth to bring light and creator source consciousness. And there are 45% of humanity, human angels. They may not know it. They have about 9 different jobs or functions that they do, including being policemen or soldiers or teachers or inspirational speakers or therapists or beauty makers or musicians, etc., or protectors of nature or the planet.
A lot of them are therapists.
Many therapists. And these people don't know they are angels, but people say, oh, they are just like an angel because they're so good. They have so much goodness in them.
Giving
Yes.
goodness, and see the light in everyone. And
Exactly. And
see the good parts instead of seeing the weaknesses, seeing strengths, and really bring light and be a service to others. But there is
Exactly.
another type of souls among us. Those are the masters.
Right. So there are many people who are masters from previous lifetimes, and they feel it, but they don't know how to bring it forth. And when you clear your karma and you connect to your higher soul, you bring your mastership into life, and you can bring it in many aspects of life.
Yes.
And you have to acknowledge your masterhood or your mastership.
And when we are talking about spirituality, there are different levels of spirituality. The one that we know, we are not the body, we are the spirit that has the body and the emotions and the thoughts.
Yes.
But there are other layers of spirituality, including abundance and including something that we kind of feel disconnected from and wants to bring it on. This is why you're using the channeling in order to receive the information and spread it to the world. Tell us a little bit the higher levels of spirituality, consciousness.
Okay, so as humanity descended through eras and history into physicality, also consciousness descended from higher dimensions into third dimensional consciousness, which limits the person who rely on their senses, the visual senses, the auditory senses, or the contact senses, touch. And they build it on mass,
Yes.
space, and time. And that's how they define reality. But there are many other dimensions that are beyond, and our spiritual system exists there. So as we understand that we connect to consciously to our higher dimensions of our own spiritual system, we can function more powerfully, more exactly, and we can manifest better. So if we want to have abundance,
Yes.
we have to be connected
Do you want
to
to
the
have
source.
abundance? Of course.
Of
yes.
course. So when we want to have abundance, we have to clear all blocks on the gates of the higher dimensions.
Yes.
We have to remove attachments of people who dim our acceptance. We have to clear our karma. We have to clear our dynasty blocks. And we have to remove spiritual infections or invasions. And we have to be able to connect to our higher soul, to the Creator, and bring it in. And we have to activate a code of abundance with frequency of abundance and 7 rays of plentiful, rays of abundance. And we can say, I ask to receive the code of abundance for me now.
I ask to receive the code of abundance for me
now. Thank you.
You can do it. You can do it now. Look how practical it is.
Yes.
You know, bringing knowledge from higher level with codes that you can bring to your hands. You said that everything comes to your hands.
Yeah, you encode protection, space clearing, and redemption of soul parts, bringing soul parts that are lost back, high spiritual purification, cleaning, draining, and recharging, and high spiritual healing with Creator's codes and Creator's tools, and lights and forces. And when you activate all these forces together, you actually use high-tech, spiritual high-tech with intent, with a magnetization and with will, and they come from finger function. Just like you push send on your computer, the same way you can bring the energy in.
It's amazing that everything is exactly like computers. There is reboot, there is restart, there is coding, there is high-tech, everything, and it's available for everyone. We want you to know that
also for children.
Also for children. And
yes.
Maybe they are more connected than us because they come.
Yes, because for them it's magic and it's natural, and they can play with their God-given sword or healing staff or crystal, and they can play with it, and they can see it moving and cleaning, and they feel it. Yeah.
And you can read this important information in the book. It's already in English, or
it's
still
in the process of
translation
to English.
So
yes.
it's really a Bible, the complete guide for spiritual healing. in Hebrew and soon in English. So look for it. It will come soon. And you can connect to Osnat via YouTube and via courses that are in English.
Yeah, I
and
have
Spanish.
No, Spanish not yet. 5 gifts for life. How to activate the forces to your hands. That's available in English.
What else?
And I have many lectures on my website, theonemethod.com.
Mm-hmm.
And there are lectures and videos and channeling, written channeling and video channeling.
And on top of that, there are courses that you are doing. You haven't done it in the last 2 years because of Corona, but now it's open again.
Yeah, I'm doing it in
from
Belgium.
all around the world, yes.
And soon, hopefully, in the Czech Republic.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
So if you have this calling and you want to learn more about the One Method, it's available. Just go to the site, theonemethod.com, and you'll be able to connect to Osnat and to this important information. And if what you heard here and what you know inside, that there is a bigger view on spirituality than you already know, and you have the interest to learn more, this is your opportunity. This video was created to create awareness and to put the seeds for really a worldwide revolution or awakening.
Awakening and higher knowledge of human history and human healing. This information is 200 to 300 years ahead of time of humanity knowledge at this time.
Mm-hmm. But the really new age started at 2020, and the world is ready for this information here and now. So we really call you to ask questions, to connect with Osnat, and be a messenger.
Osie Steinberg.
Yes, thank you. And be really a messenger to take this knowledge and spread it to more and more people. If you are teachers and are ready for the next step in your development, because we always develop and we always want to learn more and to grow, you have the opportunity to learn directly from the source, Osie, and we welcome you to connect and to ask questions and to learn and to go deeper and really turn this world into a better place, like it used to be and should be.
Exactly.
So thank you, Osie.
Thank you, Doron. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to us, and please spread the word and share this video with as many people as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.